I killed General Cassam Salami. We don't have to be there. We don't need their oil. We don't need anything they have, but we're there to help our allies.
Confirm that they are not supposed to be in the Middle East and in the war with Iran because they got Venezuela. Okay guys, you're welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about some of the key facts that President Trump said about his last speech at 9 with the ongoing war in Iran. Firstly, he classified Iran as the world #1 terrorist group, terrorist regime also. You can see it right here.
As we speak this evening, it's been just 1 month since the United States military began Operation Epic Fury, targeting the world's #1 state sponsor of terror, Iran.
He also said that the war might be ending soon, maybe 2 weeks to 3 weeks in Iran, or maybe longer, because he's not sure about that. And some of the ceasefire deals have been rejected by Iran, and some have been rejected by the US also. And he's still giving threat of bombing Iran new energy facilities and the power plants in Iran, which is going to cause war crime and cause more world economic crisis. He also said their navy are gone, their air force is run, and the capacity of them launching missiles are gone. Most of their evil terrorist regime leaders are dead. Do you think so? But with all this, Iran are still launching more missiles, and no ship are passing through the Strait of Hormuz without Iran permission. So are your navy really gone? You can watch it up here.
Tonight, Iran's navy is gone. Their air force is in ruins. Their leaders, most of them, terrorist regime they led, are now dead. Their command and control of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps is being decimated as we speak. Their ability to launch missiles and drones is dramatically curtailed, and their weapons, factories, and rocket launchers are being blown to pieces. Very few of them left. Never in the history of warfare has an enemy suffered such clear and devastating large-scale losses in a matter of weeks. Our enemies are losing, in America, as it has been for 5 years under my presidency, is winning, and now winning bigger than ever before. Before discussing this current situation.
And he also thanked his troops for taking over the country Venezuela in a couple of minutes. That no country have ever done that. And he said, we have the greatest military in the world. Like he always said though. Most countries are now scared of the United States after what they did to Venezuela.
I also want to thank our troops for the masterful job they did in taking the country of Venezuela in a matter of minutes. That hit was quick, lethal, violent, and respected by everyone all over the world.
Also, they are now working along with Venezuela. They are in the two central and two virtual parties in the production and sales of large amount of oil and gas. That Venezuela is now the second largest oil reserve after the United States. That was really great.
We have by far the strongest military anywhere in the world, and now we're working along with Venezuela and are, in a true sense, joint venture partners. We're getting along incredibly well in the production and sale of massive amounts of oil and gas, the second largest reserves on earth after the United States of America.
President Trump just confirmed that they are not supposed to be in the Middle East and in the war with Iran because they got Venezuela. They got anything they need. They are totally independent of the Middle East, but they are still there. Why? Because they are helping their allies. That's what he just confirmed. So, US is a great ally. Thank you.
We're now totally independent of the Middle East, and yet we are there to help. We don't have to be there. We don't need their oil. We don't need anything they have, but we're there to help.
He also said from the first day he announced his campaign for the presidential election in 2015, he have always vowed that Iran will never have a nuclear weapon because this regime have been shouting death to America, death to Israel for over 47 years now, and this These terrorists are not supposed to have nuclear weapon. You can see it right here.
From the very first day I announced my campaign for president in 2015, I have vowed that I would never allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. This fanatical regime has been chanting death to America, death to Israel for 47 years.
He also listed some terrorist attacks that the Iranian regime were behind, like the killing of the 40-something thousand Iranian people and some other more. You can see it up here. Thank you.
Their proxies were behind the murder of 241 Americans in the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut, the slaughter of hundreds of our service members with roadside bombs. They were involved in the attack on the USS Cole, and they carried out the countless other heinous acts, including the just horrible, bloody atrocities of October 7th in Israel, something that most people have never seen anything like it. This murderous regime also recently killed 45,000 of their own people who were protesting in Iran. 45,000 dead for these terrorists.
And vowed that he will never let Iran have a nuclear weapon. Neither should any of their past, present, or future president ever let that happen. Thank you.
Shield. I will never let that happen, and neither should any of our past presidents. This situation has been going on for 47 years and should have been.
He was also proud, saying he killed the Iranian regime leader, General Cassam Salami, calling him an evil genius, an intelligent, some other kind of. You can see it up here. I can't say that with my mouth.
And perhaps most importantly, I killed General Cassam Salami in my first term. He was an evil genius, brilliant person, a horrible human being, however, the father of the roadside bomb. And he lived just horrible what he did. Iran would have been perhaps in far better, stronger position. Had he lived, we would have had probably a different conversation tonight. But you know what? We'd still be winning and winning big. And then
So I'll leave you guys to watch more and some other point that I said up here too. So thank you for watching. I love you all. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. That's very important for me because that will boost me to keep posting more and more daily. Thank you guys. I love you all for watching. I appreciate you.
Importantly, I terminated Barack Hussein Obama's Iran nuclear deal, a disaster. Obama gave them $1.7 billion in cash, green cash, took it out of banks from Virginia, D.C., and Maryland, all the cash they had. He flew it by airplanes in an attempt to buy their respect and loyalty, but it didn't work. They laughed at our president and went on with their mission to have a nuclear bomb. Essentially, I did what no other president was willing to do. They made mistakes, and I am correcting them. We're also rapidly building a vast stockpile of conventional ballistic missiles and would soon have had missiles that could reach the American homeland, Europe, and virtually any other place on Earth. Iran's strategy was so obvious. For years, everyone has said that Iran cannot have nuclear weapons, but in the end, those are just words if you're not willing to take action when the time comes. As I stated in my announcement of Operation Epic Fury, our objectives are very simple and clear. We are systematically dismantling the regime's ability to threaten America or project power outside of their borders. That means eliminating Iran's Navy, which is now absolutely destroyed, hurting their Air Force and their missile program at levels never seen before, and annihilating their defense industrial base. We've done all of it. Their Navy is gone. Their Air Force is gone. Their missiles are just about used up or beaten. Taken together, these actions will cripple Iran military, crush their ability to support terrorist proxies, and deny them the ability to build a nuclear bomb.